This concert actually came out of something that I noticed from two friends of mine who wrote pieces which ended up totally coincidentally being very similar. So my friend Julie Wolfe, one of the people that I do Bang on a Can with, has a piece called Cruel Sister, which is a depiction, a very beautiful, very powerful depiction of a folk story, Celtic and English and Appalachian story about two sisters who are fighting with each other over the same man. And one of them kills the other. It's a very beautiful and very heartbreaking story, and Julie has written a beautiful string orchestra piece that depicts this. Completely unknown to her, my friend Nico Muhly, who of course is one of the most popular and prolific composers on the planet right now, also used this story as a basis for a piece of his. What I thought was interesting is that their attitudes towards how these stories are told are completely different. So Julie makes no reference to the original music, and she tries to tell the feeling of the story. So you can actually follow it in a programmatic way, but she's actually trying to go for this, kind of way the story builds and the way the characters move. And it's a very, very kind of stylized version of what happens in the story. Nico goes straight to the original song, and he's joined by the great singer Sam Amidon, who is amazing and sings the folk song.
There are two sisters walking. There are two sisters walking down.
And what Nico's done is he's used the music that he's composed to amplify and deepen the original song. So what I thought was really interesting is that these are two very different solutions to telling the same story. And I began this concert by thinking, maybe since the whole festival is about the way composers tell stories, this would be like a little laboratory experiment where everyone can watch. These are two very successful ways of approaching the same problem. So their half of the concert begins with a simple singing of the folk song that they've both based it on, sung by the great Irish singer Jarla O'Leonard. And so he'll actually sing the folk song, and we in the audience will be able to watch these ideas and measure the distinctions between how the composers solve the problem.